long story short,
Here we
I
go. And we're live.
generally, as a player, do not do that well at puzzles in game at the table.
Yeah,
You gave
Jeff
me
doesn't do good at puzzles. All right,
I
we're
suck
live.
at 'em.
I want to play some D&D. All right, it's 9:15. That's the start
Calm
time.
down.
Don't fucking tell me what to do.
Yeah,
You
subscribe
calm
to our
down. This is your
OnlyFans
game.
to get the
Change your handle.
pre-game
You're not the
podcast.
DM. Change it right now.
It's not gonna happen. I earned that title.
All right.
Ran 4 games for 3 years every week.
You did. Fuck off, though.
All right. We on? We ready?
Yeah, we're good. We're good. We're live. Oh, also, not it. I'm gonna be the first one to do this.
For what?
I think Todd's already touching his nose. For the
It's
recap.
Flash.
I can do the recap if nobody wants to. I don't mind. If the
Nope,
players
it's
want to,
not
of course.
Flash.
Oh, Flash, he didn't touch his nose.
I didn't have my headphones on either, so I couldn't hear what was being said. So,
All right, Damien, you do it.
Yeah. So our last time when we last saw our adventurers, they had finished Traven's tomb, and Alana had made a deal with something to gain power and to save the day. So you guys made your way back to the supply outpost, hoping to haggle with Ben Dabbler about getting up the river quicker. But when you got there, you noticed that the hero's wart had been harvested, and that Ben was missing. You also found that Syndrol and her mercenary band that had been hired on as security, kind of enforcing the laws, they had scattered out of town, and they left a few of them behind. However, when you got there, they were in pine boxes, and all of them were missing their feet. You also ran into a little girl who sang a song and gave Flash a teddy bear. When you went to what you had found out was that basically Ben had been kidnapped. They had stolen the hero's wart, Syndrol and her group, and had ran off to an old abandoned city or town that was overgrown in the woods. There were some rumors going around that the bloody cobbler, kind of like a old wives' tale, kind of scary story about this man or thing that would come and take the feet of the people who were liars and cheaters and ne'er-do-wells. However, what you kind of are learning is maybe not everybody was as bad as maybe didn't deserve that much of a punishment to lose their life in such horrific ways. But unfortunately, you realize you were kind of in a tough spot. You were either going to try to make the weeks-long journey across this unknown, dangerous land on foot, or you really needed Ben because nobody else could navigate the river. So you made the decision that you would travel to this abandoned city and look for Ben. Using Bones as familiar,
Memnock.
Memnock, I almost called him Mundus. Memnock, to kind of scout, you saw that another ship had pulled up to that abandoned city, and they were loading up the hero's wart. Now, Syndrol's group is quite large, dozens and dozens of men, so you're not sure exactly how you're going to handle this, but you decided that you'd make your way to the abandoned city, and in doing so, you ran into that little girl again. You spoke of a bad man living in this, what appeared to be some sort of kind of holy temple type place, though it seemed almost like made up to look religious. There was nothing. It was vaguely religious. There was nothing specific about anything there. Where you found the quarters in there as well, of like the priest, and definitely didn't give off the vibes of a priest. There was some very gaudy and expensive decorations, as well as like smutty books and other things. You also found you found a bag full of what appeared to be like valuables given. Like you would think of like the average person, somebody who would have like a locket, a silver locket with their family in it, or a wedding ring, or these personal items had been gathered in this bag. And so when Alana went and investigated, she found all these things and was set upon by this leering and lecherous looking old ghost who was in gold chains, who possessed Alana. You guys were able to fight Alana, possessed Alana, and basically pushed the ghost out of her. And during a big battle with this creature, it faded from view. And that's where you're kind of at now. You guys have fought this ghost, and you guys are on the outskirts of the city, kind of making your way around, trying to figure out exactly what you're going to do.
Is it okay if we retcon in that I grab some of the smutty books?
You guys are still actually, you guys, where we're going to start is you guys are in that abandoned kind of temple area. I'm going to actually move you guys over in case you guys want to do anything else. But yeah, you can certainly go up there and take some of that smut.
Yeah, I want the good stuff, like the inner species stuff.
Yeah, and so that's where we're at.
Jeez.
Guys, I'm so sorry.
You okay? What the hell?
Thought I could handle that. It overwhelmed me. I apologize if I hurt anyone.
What?
I mean, all's well that ends well, right?
Is that
group?
a ghost?
Poltergeist, ghost, angry, perverted soul. Jeez, that's dirty, man.
Can I go and check this bedroom, or is
Yeah.
this the place she came from?
That's the place she came from. But
Okay,
I mean,
I'll
that's
go up,
yeah.
I'll go up and check it as well.
Yeah, same thing. You see the books or like all the gaudy decorations and stuff they're not really worth much anymore, with time and stuff. The books are still there. You guys did bring down that potion belt with 3 potions on it and that staff that was carved like an adder and the bag of goods. You guys had to like kind of tie it up because it had fallen apart, but you were able to bring that down as well. Yeah, as you search around, again, it just definitely doesn't give off the vibes of this is clearly where like the quarters of like a priest would stay.
Yeah.
But it doesn't give off that vibe. This looks like some
Like
nobles.
homeless priest. Yeah.
Yeah, or like some like really like you'd think of like a gaudy, like somebody who's
Yeah.
all about the money and things like that, or what they would
Yeah,
think
yeah.
an expensive room would look like.
Can I check these? There's a desk here.
It is actually, that's a bookshelf, really.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can I check
Yeah.
this chest over here? Can I see specifically for like any false bottoms or anything like that?
Yeah, give me an investigation roll.
It just feels like the type of person who would live in this would have false bottoms. 15.
You don't find any false bottom. You move it around and appears
Right.
to be solid.
All right, I want to go with the angle of have I seen this person
What do you
before?
mean, the ghost?
The whoever's room this is.
No,
I
you've
have-
never seen that person before. You did
Never
get like
seen-
yeah.
Okay.
You saw him in his
Perfect.
ethereal form, and he didn't look familiar.
All right, and I can't imagine I could pick up much from an ethereal form. All right, I'm gonna say. All right, I'm just gonna go down to base stereotypes. I'm gonna try to think of this as a holy figure, and I want to look around for something that confirms that. Like, I want to find some holy emblem, some robes, some
You
something like that.
absolutely find some like old moth-eaten vestments. Again, with your extreme kind of insight, what you immediately notice with those though is there's no holy symbols on any of these. There's no symbol of any gods. Like it's just the look, like the kind of scarf thing. I don't know what it's called that kind of hangs over long that they wear, and the tall hats, and it's very much that type of clothing, and like you see a bronze like collection plate, you know, and things like that. So you see a lot of that, but what catches your attention immediately is like, what faith is this? Right? Like it seems to just be what somebody would just think to look like a temple and stuff. Now, again, as you search around and kind of look at everything that everyone's gathered, again, with your naturally keen mind and insightful, you know, mindset, I think something else that catches your attention is all that valuables you found. You know, as you started kind of looking through that as well and kind of getting an idea of what's going on, it kind of dawns on you like what this kind of looks like. This is what somebody who didn't have anything else would pay with, right? Like somebody would give their wedding ring because they don't have anything else, right? That's what and as you dig through that, that's what you see. Like, oh, okay, here's a locket of someone's family, silver. You know, it's probably not worth too much, but it's clearly probably the most expensive thing they had. There's a set of like silver dishware, you know, that somebody probably had passed down from their family that, you know, you would think was used as payment for somebody who doesn't have coin.
Okay, I'm going to explain that to the rest of the group. But really, payment for what? Payment for blessings? Healings?
Hey, everybody
Or
needs
were they
someone to
paying a
believe
shard?
in. You know, who are we to judge?
Well, I mean, true. Absolutely. But I'm not looking at the believers. I'm looking at the person trying to work them. And I'm wondering if maybe they're whatever they need to be in the situation they are to get the approval of someone willing to give them precious goods for healing, blessings.
Guys, we've only been here for what? Not even a week. I'm pretty sure I would like to find someone to give some donations to get out just the dread that we've experienced here. You know, I mean,
And you think that would work? You think if you gave your
I don't-
goods to a
no,
old celibate man that you might escape this?
I'd like to donate some coin to a ferryman to get us down the river and get us the hell out of here.
I'm with you. I'm with you. I'm just saying that, you know, I can see why people would look for someone for a blessing in this land, I guess.
I think the gods abandoned this.
I agree.
land.
I can too. I totally can too. I just got a bad vibe about this actor. Who was he serving? And why can we not? We can find tons of valuables that he was grifting off of believers, but who was he really serving? And so far, I got nothing unless someone else can find something.
So as they're talking, Alana's gonna. I'm assuming she's still kind of down a little bit, but she's kind of getting up and shaking her head, and she's gonna start walking back out to where she left the little girl. I don't know how far away that was.
It's just like across the street as you walked out. You know, there's an alley across the street that she was singing and pointed.
Okay. So she's not even like paying any mind to the guys talking. So she's just kind of like, and walking out. And then when she gets close enough, she'll be like, "Dearie, little girl, dearie."
As you look around, you don't see her. What you do see, so as you know, you guys are on the outskirts of the town, right? You know that it's right in the center of town is where that manor is and the river that goes through it. So you guys are still very much on the outskirts. You can, however, hear just faint singing coming from down the road, kind of deeper into the city, but not, I mean, into the town. But it can't be too far because you can hear some faint singing on the wind. But yeah, so you don't see her, but you can kind of hear her. Well, at least what you assume to be her,
Right.
but you can't make out what she's saying.
Did we? Sorry for not knowing. Did we have a rest between arriving back in town and setting out? So we arrived back in town. We found the coffins with the feet cut off. Went to the tavern, and then
No, but you haven't done anything since, like, you guys rested at Shraven's tomb and then went straight there and to the place. So you guys should still be, apart from whatever you guys used in that last battle, should be
Yeah.
kind of at your full, apart from whatever you used. So no, you haven't rested since then, but you haven't really done much since you have rested the last time.
Yeah.
I mean that battle did not go 5 rounds, 6
I mean,
rounds.
I'm
No.
half hit points, if that means anything.
I'm down 4. So,
Okay,
but I haven't used shit.
I remember I did Cure Wounds on Alana, and then I did
Oh yeah.
True Strike that missed. But I have that I used 5 spells. I don't think we fought that long.
Did you use any when we were back? Like in the tavern or anything?
I doubt you probably.
Did you
didn't,
level
like,
up?
read.
I did, but I just restarted everything in the computer, so
Oh.
I don't know if it brought me back.
Yeah, I
to
would
some-
imagine that you just never full
Level
rested
4.
before.
Yeah. Nah,
Yeah, I say just. If I, as a vote, I say just rest and then take the spell slot off for cure wounds.
Yeah, because I don't remember using any definitely not 5.
No,
Yeah,
definitely not.
Yeah. Okay. So, Alana hears the girl's voice in the distance. I'll just say, Alana, are you okay? That you took a nasty spill. I mean, stuff got weird and you went down, but like, you okay?
Are you coming out into the street where she is? Because you guys are still in the.
Yeah. I'm not gonna. I'll come out into the street. Because I mean, like, I just brought you back from an unconscious state, and you like get up and stumble away. So I'm gonna, like, being the good doctor or the good medic, follow you out into the street.
I'm gonna follow quietly behind them. Well, behind Bungo.
Hey, I'm a little shaken still. I have a responsibility to tell the girl that we took care of that guy. So we're trying to find her. I think she's over there.
What? Why are we going after this girl? We're going to get Ben. She's fine, right? She's got parents or something.
Maybe.
I mean, just don't go getting yourself killed again. I mean, that was weird. That was
Was unintentional. I was actually trying to earn some favor. I know this makes sense.
I'm really confused, but I'm also like, I mean, there's been a lot of stuff going on. You turned into a giant demon thing, and then like you came at us just back there. Like, I think it was like, there was like a ghost or something, right? But like, I just feel freaked out. I just want to make sure you're good. And, I mean, because I'm squishy. I'm not gonna. I need you and Gideon to. I mean, I hate to say it, but to see us through this.
I mean, I didn't plan to do all of that. If that's any consolation, a little shaken up myself about what just happened. I thought I had more resolve than that. But yeah, I thought I could help us get sort of an upper hand with what we're looking at in front of us, and I'm still trying to pursue that. I know it doesn't make sense.
Okay. gonna tag with you. I'm not letting you go alone after this girl, after what just happened. I've got your back.
If you must, okay.
And I'll go too, and I'll step out of the shadows.
Sigh.
And my skulking shadow.
Right.
Yeah.
That's all I got. That's all I can bring.
Yeah.
My eye hiding from behind a bush.
So did you guys finish searching the tower to your
I
satisfaction?
don't think we even started it.
Well, someone said they wanted to go to the chest.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean,
I went through it, but I'm, and so did Alana, but I don't think you're that great at investigating either. So
No, I just found a couple of things that I brought down.
yeah,
Oh,
which
shoot.
are
Oh, sweet.
my investigation is I mean, it's good, but it's not the same as my perception.
So, but did you get that from Damien? Did he?
Yeah.
Okay.
I saw the bag of the trinkets and things, but I didn't bring it down with me. I brought the potions and the staff and stuff, so I left a lot of things there still.
Well, I know you got what you grabbed. I'm just wondering if Ren and Bones and Gideon are done in the tower, or to their satisfaction.
I didn't grab anything from up there, but I'm good.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like I should
Go
grab
check it out.
something out of that chest.
Go check it out. Because I rolled a 15 for my investigation, which is good, but not.
Well, it's probably gonna be better than mine. Look, Alana, don't go anywhere. I'll be right back, and I will protect you. And I'm gonna go head back in and investigate.
Bungo, as soon as he walks away and is out of eyesight, I put my hand down towards you to like do the mommy kid walk away thing.
And so I'm gonna, I guess, search for traps and then search that box. Right?
Which box?
Guys, help me out here.
It's at the foot of the bed.
Oh,
in the
yeah.
tower room.
That's what you guys have already searched that. In fact, that's what the warlock searched.
All
Yep.
right. All right. Then never mind. I'll go. Now I run back out and be like, where the fuck did Alana go? And then
not
I'll
there
start.
either.
You know what? And then I'll start tracking her. I'm gonna look for Alana-shaped tracks.
I'm just gonna follow up the rear. Keep everybody in my sight.
It's 24 survival
For what?
to track Alana. She's trying to get away from you.
Yeah, you can. With that, you certainly.
Okay. I'm just a few minutes behind. Follow me, Gideon.
I'm gonna check in from Memnock's point of view.
Oh,
See
Jesus
like
Christ,
where
Bones,
they're
I
at.
forgot you were here.
Oh, sorry. I'm talking to my patron. I don't say that. I don't say that. But I do want to check through Memnock's eyes.
Oh, they're still loading stuff up.
They look like. Can I get like they're halfway done, 50% done, 60% done?
It looks like they have
Can't
a
tell.
decent amount to go. I mean,
Okay.
there's still a decent amount of crates and stuff, so it doesn't look. I mean, you got some time for sure. It's not like they're about ready to shove
They're not
off.
like okay.
Yeah.
We still got time, but they're moving fast, so let's go.
Yeah, you're able to follow Alana. Alana, are you going towards? Are you moving away?
I'm going towards the where it sounds like the girl is.
Okay. As you make your way down, you get a little bit further in. You know, not yet, but you know you're probably going to be coming up to some like, from what Bones told you that they are doing some like patrolling. But they are only patrolling kind of near the center of the town where they're at. They're not spreading out very far. So you haven't heard or seen any of Syndrill's people yet, but you are keeping an eye out just in case. As you make your way, like I said, most of this city is just falling apart and decrepit, and the trees have fallen on it. But you come around a bend, and when one of them you see the little girl. She's sitting cross-legged, kind of off to the side of the road near a building. She's kind of humming and singing to herself.
Okay. So I'll let go of Bunko's hand and walk and walk over to the little girl. Kind of slowly, not a fast walk.
As you approach, you get a little close within earshot. You can hear her singing again. You can make out what she's saying. It's creaking, it's bleeding, the darkness is creeping. He was a cheat and lost his feet. Couldn't get up from the reaping.
Oh, hey, dearie. That's a new song. As she's walking up to her. I missed you earlier. I thought I thought you were still waiting for me outside the tower.
I don't like being near them.
Well, good news. We took care of the bad man that was there.
Mm-mm.
No? Is there someone else that you're talking about now?
As you guys, at this point, you can see you guys come up following Alana as she's talking to this little girl. There was lots of bad men around here. There was one in there. She points to the building that she's next to.
Is it the building that we were just in?
No, it's a different one now. This one you can see. You see, like on a plaque next to the broken down door. It appears to be like a law, like the lawman, like the sheriff's.
Did I ever get her name? I don't think I asked her name. I'm gonna say, dearie, I apologize. I never got your name.
Susie.
Susie, it is a pleasure meeting you again. I would like to ask for your friend's favor if there's some way that you could speak to your friend that helps take care of the bad men. Could you do that for me?
He doesn't come around while they're still here. Points to that building again.
But they were able to do something about the others. As she turns sort of back to the direction of town.
Yeah. They did some bad stuff to him.
Would your friend, would he be able to do something to the rest of their crew? They have a really good man there. We're trying to help.
Oh, he would love to.
Could I implore him to do that?
Can't implore him to do anything he doesn't want to.
Is there anything I could do for him?
Do something for me.
Oh, but I've already done that for you, my dear.
She takes her head down when you say that.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry you see that way.
You see, she looks over and just stares at Gideon. You got a bad man with you.
Don't mind him. I'll take care of that one. As Alana smirks to her. Alana didn't giggle just now. So could you tell me about this next bad man that you're talking about?
He pretended that he protected people, but he only hurt people.
Now, is this one alive or is this one also a ghost, my young friend?
He stands up. You got a bad man in there, and you got a bad man with you.
again, don't worry about the one that's with me, dearie. I'll take care of that. So let me see what I can do about this next one. If you wouldn't mind helping me with your friend.
She just nods.
Okay.
Wipes the snot from her nose.
All right. The ethereal snot. Hashtag ethereal snot. All right, dearie. I'll go handle that. I go back to Bungo. I'll look over and I'll smile at her as I walk away. Hey. Funny thing, we have to go try and take out another bad man.
Like a
Dead or alive, I'm not sure. She couldn't confirm. But also, she thinks Gideon is a bad man.
well, I mean,
I assured her that I'd take care of it.
So
you
why are
know.
Wait. So she says Gideon's a bad man, and then she says this other guy's a bad man, and we're gonna kill this other guy, but we know Gideon's a good man.
I mean,
we've been traveling with him.
Do we know that? Hold on. I'm gonna stare at Gideon for a second. Can I get a vibe check on Gideon?
Oh, you can give me an
Good
insight
vibes
roll.
or bad vibes?
Yeah, vibe checks. Let's see. Ooh, it's low roll. 17.
You notice that he's been really staring at Alon. Looking her up and down, kind of leering.
He's got a big boner.
Yeah, but I'll be honest. So have I, and I've always been a little like tiefling curious. So I'm not gonna. I'll say, all right. So I got good vibes from him.
Why are we even talking about this? We have to get Ben. That's number one.
I know it doesn't make sense, but hear me out, okay? What if we could get said mysterious thing that slaughters people by their feet to go do that to her people while we get Ben out?
I want to know more about this feet taker.
Because
I mean,
Like, is there
what I'm
is
trying
there
to do?
is there a field of feet somewhere nearby? Like, there's just like a pile of feet somewhere, like in the. I'm not saying within visual range. I'm saying like within this community. They have a little ravine where they throw the feet? Like, what happens with all the feet?
You know what would be really funny? You know what would be really funny? If they just collected them and pickled them or something and sold them to the other monsters like chicken's feet.
That would be kind of funny. Bungo, would you eat a pickled foot?
I mean, I've had pig's feet before, but this
Right, but
Like,
like, what about a
Bungo
pickle?
looks down at his bare feet, his presumably bare feet, and I'm just like, guys, what are we doing? So like, Gideon obviously is not a bad guy. He's our bad guy if he is. But like,
Bad guy.
Yeah.
like, we just fought a ghost. We're gonna go into someone's house and just be like, we talk to this girl and be like, how do we know this dude's bad? We just go in.
How do
So-
we know?
While Bungo's talking, Alana's hand glows and she like touches herself as I cast laying of hands on myself.
I mean, I'm a pretty good judge of character. I might be able to just kind of gauge him, but again, character's relative.
As
Like,
he's
as far as I'm
saying
concerned,
this,
Gideon.
I'm
he's just-
eyeballing the smut books that he picked up.
He's eyeballing
I'm
the
a
what?
pretty good guy and a good judge of character. He's got the smut book in his backpack.
Just porn falling out of his satchel. He's like
What?
trying to pick it up.
Like, if you want to borrow it, you can, just not until I've had a long rest.
I need it before I go to sleep.
I need it prior to a long rest.
Yeah.
So look, all right, this might help us decide it. How far out of town is Ben? Are we gonna need to take a rest before we fight Ben or rescue Ben?
No, they're right there. We're on the edge of the city. They're in the middle of the city, but it's a small town, so.
They're in the city. We're not going outside the city.
Mm.
Okay, so if we know we have a big fight coming, like,
Yeah.
can we circle back to the sheriff? Because
Well, but I think what Alana's trying to do is get this
Get us
cobbler
now.
guy to get him to help us with this, but
God,
we don't even know what he is. It could just be a dude with an axe who's really good.
that little girl's gonna get us the cobbler.
That's the
Plan.
that's what I'm trying to do.
Oh God. Okay.
Um,
All right, I'll follow you guys wherever you go.
that's better. All right. Well, boys, I'm gonna go do a thing. If you want to stay here or not. I start walking towards the building she was pointing towards.
I mean,
Um,
I think we follow her, right?
I
And I'm
guess
not just
so.
saying this to like be a creep. I just feel like we should probably stay together and follow her.
I'd like to inspire Alana as she's walking in. I'm just gonna start playing on the hurdy-gurdy. Be like, Alana, so strong and brave, going to fight the hapless knave, and just, come up with some little tune as she's strolling into whatever. Just to give you the
I'm
bardic jazz.
thanks. I'm going to lean into my divine sense as I get closer to the building, but also trying to just get a 360.
So as you approach, you kind of put your hand out. And you feel kind of the smell of freshly turned earth, and get a tingle up your spine as you sense undead from within the building. But you also sense undead coming from behind you as well. You turn around and you kind of hone in on Gideon.
Have to handle that next time. All right. Interesting.
Mm.
I have no way to tell everyone else without revealing that I know that. So,
You should learn thieves' can't.
should learn something else. Does anyone know? I'm sorry. Oh, you know what? Meta question. Bones, do you have your other your other little familiars flying around or anything?
I just have one right now, but I can get the other three.
Well, I just want to know if one of them was close by because I could do something. But
No, he's like he's on their main building right now, keeping an eye out.
all right, that's fine. All right.
I could get him here though, if
No.
we think we need him.
I was
If
trying
this
to
is more
message.
important.
I was gonna message you through your familiar if it was droning close by, but
Oh.
it's not. That's fine. All right. So if no one else is gonna do anything before I go into the building, I go.
All right, as you step in, you see this looks like a home. It's just part of the walls collapsed and all the furniture and stuff's broken, and it's just abandoned and uh, run down. But you do see that sign outside. It's clearly kind of a symbol. It's like a roll law parchment. It's a symbol, kind of like the law or sheriff. You would imagine maybe the sheriff or something like that, constable. As you step into the building, again, there's multiple rooms, and you see uh, the thing that catches your attention is there is a picture painting up on the wall. One of the right, like, kind of as you step in, and you see it's of a middle-aged or slightly older, young senior woman. She is sitting there, and there's like a, it's like a portrait of like a husband and a wife, and the wife's kind of sitting there, and the husband's got his hand on her shoulder. What you see is that the, you know, there's a stern look on the man's face, and he's wearing like a lawman's badge. He's got like a constable's hat on. I'm gonna move you guys over so you guys can move around if you want to.
Calculating. Proceed to the right.
Enhance.
Okay, so I'm in the main room.
Are we all going in? I'm sorry. I think we are, right?
Yeah, I am.
Yeah,
Only if
you guys are.
want
Yeah.
to.
I mean, you guys can move wherever you'd like.
Yeah, I was gonna say if at least I'm like not necessarily sneaking, but like cautiously making my way in behind her.
Same.
Okay. So you guys step in. Brent, again, because of your astute natural ability to notice things and kind of, a very insightful type of person, that painting catches your attention. And to the normal eye, just looks like a normal husband and wife painting, but something odd catches your attention. Like as you look, you start to look deeper into what you see is the woman is smiling, but it looks kind of forced. She almost has a look of fear in her eyes. And what else you notice is the very stern look of the sheriff, and how hard he's squeezing her shoulders. It's very subtle, but you notice that she looks nervous and a little scared. He looks mean,
I
and
appreciate that.
he's
That's
almost.
meta wise. This is exactly what I hoped for when I built this character. So, yeah, reading people even through a painting. Oh, thank you. I'll let the team know. I'll point out some details, particularly the squeeze and the fear in her eyes.
Okay.
I don't know, dude. She's pretty hot though.
I mean, so is he. Good coupling.
Yeah.
But
They did well.
Real
I,
good.
I step
Really
in
hard.
further into the room.
Yeah, as you look around, it looks like this place has just been kind of like thrashed. Like, not only is it's not just fallen apart from like age, but it almost like things are broken, and there's like shattered plates, and looks like a chair has been smashed against the wall.
So where's this bad man?
Oh, he's in here somewhere.
Can I glance around from the I guess it's going to fall more into investigation, but I want to look at the scene and see if I can depict or recreate any of the things that have been smashed. Does it look like a true altercation, knock 'em down fight, or does it look like maybe like a tiny man, not physically, but like a tiny weak man throwing a tantrum?
It looks like somebody throwing a tantrum.
Oh,
We
Ren
could be
went
still
so
in here.
into his mind palace.
This is
There's a door over here.
all right. I'm not gonna lie. This is the most motivated I have been to get into an altercation, like since I've met you guys. So, let's do this. I call not first.
Lana's already far ahead.
All right, cool. I'll try to catch up.
I'll come around the corner and just say, hey, there's a door in this room. Not sure where it goes.
A bunch of these doorways are open already, peeking into some of them.
I open it.
Where are you?
This moment,
Oh yeah.
Bungo, you feel a horrendous physical push. I need you to make a strength saving throw.
Oh shit.
That'll be a 7.
Okay, you are hurled
Ah!
30 feet.
In what direction?
Basically,
South?
land. I'm gonna move you into this
Alright.
corner down here. You didn't make full 30s. You're just hurled into the wall. Just you see Bungo go flipping into the wall. You take
Oh.
you take 7 bludgeoning, and you guys can hear movement. I need everybody to roll initiative.
Word.
Damn it.
Wow, yeah, that's great. Another 7.
Listen, dice. Pull it together.
All right, Lana, what'd you get?
I get a nat 1 for a 2 total.
I'm going before you.
Bungo, what'd you roll?
7.
That was
Bones,
too
what'd you roll?
shocked.
3.
Ren.
15 here.
Gideon.
A 10.
Okay. We're actually at Ren with 15 goes first.
All right, so help me out here. I'm looking at the battle map. Can I see?
You don't see anything. You can make a perception roll if you'd like to try to.
Yeah,
Find out.
and get this. I can do that with a bonus action.
Perfect. Go for it.
All right. All right. 23.
Yeah. So you see right here. There is. You can see like the rug move and dust move. There's something moving there. It's clearly not visible, but you know where it's at.
Am I in the room with Run? Are we in the same room?
Yeah, you're just backed up in the corner. I'm
I got you.
I'm a couple paces ahead of you.
Yeah. Gideon.
All right, I'm going to. I mean, I saw that rug move. It was kind of like pretty close to me, right?
Yeah, it's right here, roughly.
This could be dangerous. I'm gonna move back, not disengage, because I already used my bonus action. I'm gonna back up towards Bungo, and then I'm just gonna release a couple crossbow bolts at disadvantage towards a thing I don't know.
Okay.
This just doesn't seem like it's gonna. All right, let's just try. Okay. Disadvantage.
Yep.
A 12. With my
You
first.
hit something.
I hit something. All right. That's 5 damage. Piercing.
Okay.
I'm gonna bonus action. Do I have that yet? Let me make sure I do.
You used your bonus action for your check, right?
Oh yeah. Yep. That I'm gonna free action do a little shimmy, and that's the end of my turn.
All right. Gideon.
Gideon. don't see anything. And my pole axe, I spin it up and I ready it and I spin it around and the tip shoots at Bungo. That is, man, you got
What?
fucking lucky on the first one. That's a 13.
That's a miss.
Okay, I'm gonna.
Look underneath as
Oh,
Gideon's
you-
poleaxe comes at you.
Yeah, I spin
You
it back
son of a
around and
bitch.
use as a bonus action. I'm gonna use Polar Master and try to hit him with the other side. Fuck me, 14.
Yes, but I am going to use cutting words and just say, Gideon, what the fuck's wrong with you? Or something, you know, like, you dick. It's not here, and like just it's a D6, so it was a 14 to hit, so whatever.
Okay.
But,
Yeah, just enough to kind of throw him off.
yeah,
I think.
that's a 1. I rolled a 1, so it drops it to a 13, so you miss.
Oh,
Shit. Action, bonus action. I don't know.
I gotta go with the real dice. This is
you're a son of a bitch for that, by the way. Both of you.
I'm gonna just. I don't think I think that's it.
Yep, that's fine. Okay, Bungo, you're up.
Bungo.
Bingo,
Needs to-
bango.
Bingo Bango Bungo needs to get the hell out of Dodge. So I yell to Ren, like, what are you shooting at?
Yeah, I probably should have said that there's something over there.
And I look where he's pointing, and I'm gonna cast Fairy Fire. Burn another slot. So I don't know if you want to indicate where on the map.
Yeah, so this dancing lights kind of shoot out and swirl around before kind of, pinpointing and outlining this this figure. You guys should be able to see it.
Sweet. Just to remind everybody, sheds dim light. Oh, it has to make a dex saving throw.
Oh
Sorry.
shit! Yeah, no worries.
There's a 20-foot cube within range.
Yeah, he failed. I rolled a 5.
Okay. There's a 13 just for the record there. Dim light, 10-foot radius, and cannot benefit from the invisible condition.
Okay.
And you get advantage on attack rolls.
Nice.
So for my bonus action, can I? So as part of the fame, so as part of the Fey magic, or the Fey touched feet, I can Misty Step once per long rest without using a spell slot. But since I use Fairy Fire, like is the Misty Step considered the casting of a spell
Let me look if it
for
says
purposes of having 2 spells in one round,
I
or
think
is it like an ability?
Yeah, I forgot about this one.
you learn Misty Step spell and 1 first level spell. This first level spell, blah blah blah. You can cast each of these spells without. It is considered casting a spell. It just doesn't take a spell slot to cast it. Yeah.
Okay, so I can't use that then. Okay, so then Got mark off that other Bardic. Done that. Yeah, I think that's it, because I don't want to move away from Gideon because I'll get whacked on the head. Right? So that's my turn. I'll yell out, or I already used a free action to get direction. Never mind. Directions from Red. But you guys would have seen, presumably, Gideon try to chop my head off. Hopefully.
Would they have? Ren's looking the other
Ren-
way. The other guy's in
was
the other
looking the other
room.
way. Yeah, I don't know what. Yeah. Was Ren?
I feel like I would have noticed. I'd be like, "What the fuck, man? I'm standing right
Fucking
here."
shooting arrows at another guy in this 6 seconds.
I did yell as part of my
Your
cutting
glaive
words.
is like clearly in my space.
Ren
Look
would
at
Oh, you know
notice.
what?
where I'm standing. That thing's swinging around me. I'm feeling whooshes.
Ren would have noticed. Bones and Alana would not because they can't. They don't have line of sight. They might have heard him yell like Gideon, "What the hell?" But that doesn't necessarily know he's attacking. But Ren would have seen him. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so you see this thing pick up like a cast iron pot and hurl it at. Well, you can't really see, but you can see it. You can't really see what. Yeah. But anyways, the hell, stupid thing. Hold on one second. And it hurls it at. The only person at Ren.
Fuck me.
22 to hit.
It barely hits.
Okay, you take 4, 5, 6 bludgeoning. You get whacked in the head by this pot that's hurled at you.
Oh, fuck me.
Okay, we are at Bones. Hear a commotion coming from the other room.
Yeah, so I'm gonna first by getting a vision. Okay. What the hell is? Oh! I see that thing over there. I'm going to. I think I'm gonna keep it simple. We're gonna go Hex Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
So
Does that
Hex
get a
it-
saving throw for the hex? or no?
No.
Okay.
I don't believe so. Yeah, no.
Okay.
I'll give it disadvantage on strength checks, not strength saving throws, just ability checks.
Okay.
All right. Do I have advantage because of the fairy fire? Yeah.
I think so.
Thank God. That is 22 to hit.
Yep.
Okay. That is 6 points of force and 4 points of necrotic.
So it looks like your necrotic energy just kind of dissipates when it hits.
Okay.
But the force definitely seems to. You hear this like rage, this scream of rage, just the most angry yell you've ever heard come from.
Hell yeah. I'm gonna move back.
Okay.
No, I'm gonna go back over here.
Okay.
All right, that's it.
Alana.
Okay.
you
I'm
hear
gonna hear the
commotion.
I'm gonna hear the commotion. I'm gonna look back where I saw Bungo because he was in the middle of the room diagonally to me. I'm gonna see that he's not there, but oh crap. And then move into Oop.
As you do, you see this outline of a humanoid figure in fairy fire.
Shoot. Okay. So takes out her sword and goes up to blay into it as much as she can.
Okay. You get advantage on this attack roll because of the fairy fire.
Okay, cool. Rolling for attack here. All right, that is let's see where a dirty 20 to hit,
That hits.
and I am using a divine smitage on this. So let me roll some damages. Okay, that was D8. Okay, and so the slashing damage of the sword is a 7,
Okay.
and then that is 6 radiant.
So as you come down and as you swing your sword down across its chest, you're slicing, and as it does this, kind of tracing radiant energy comes across with it, and as it does, it just envelops it, bursts as you yell the scream of rage as the thing. It kind of just it bursts in ectoplasm and ethereal wisps before it disappears.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, well, there's that one, guys. Okay.
As you look over, you do see Bungo and Ren kind of squared off with Gideon. Not sure what's happening. Definitely something going on.
So she's like, "Hey guys, you just what's going on?" All within 6 seconds. I'm just checking the rest of my movement here. That was 20. I will take the rest of my movement, and that's it.
All right. Wait, I hate to do this in the middle of battle. Can we take our break right now? We're at the top of the round. I just got to go take care of something real quick.
Sure.
It popped up.
Cool.
So we're at the top of the round. Gideon's over there. Something crazy's going on, and we'll normally I would never stop in the
Hell
middle of a battle.
No, that's fine. That's fine. We'll be back.
Yeah.
No. All right, and audio 1, 2 are live. Let me get some music back going.
Andy, Dremel.
And music's going, video's going.
Epic
Welcome,
music.
internet. Yeah.
This game's
so-
break has been brought to you by Shop A&D&D.
Hey, look at
D&D
it! Check
needs
out
and
this
needs.
freaking awesome
Oh,
dice
the
tower
Turk.
that we have. It's printed in like a really psychedelic filament. I've been using it all night.
And actually made a pretty good
It
sound
has
on air.
rolled me a really decent average roll for initiative and 2 poor rolls for combat. So it could be yours for the taking. All right, sorry, Damien.
No, you guys good. You
Shameless
gotta get
plug. Thanks, Flash.
Yeah, go get the plug in. So you guys are, something's going on with Gideon, and we are back at it with Ren.
All right, so shit. I'm within Gideon's strikey distance. And he's clearly not feeling himself. Can I see anything else bad from where I'm at? I'm looking around. I'm seeing all of us.
No,
I don't see any. All right. All right. It's time to get clever. I'm gonna bonus action disengage, and I'm gonna slip a few, like at least to there away, I think. And this is Gideon, right?
Mhm.
I am going to throw the second sharpest thing that I have on me. I'm just going to grab a handful of ball bearings and toss them all the fuck over the place at him. Let's say I don't know what I could do in a round in terms of this bag of 1,000 I have, but like 100, 10, 30,
Probably 100. If you're doing
100.
handfuls.
It's just like handful. I'm just like, is my action. I'm throwing ball bearings at, and I'd like to think that I was throwing them at him to a degree. I realize there's no damage involved in this, but I need him to know.
Yeah, I mean, with it's like a buckshot. So yeah, you don't really have to roll. You just roll it at him, and they gotta bounce off and land all around him.
And then go around.
So that's difficult terrain, and any movement there may have to make a check to see if you guys.
Okay. Excellent.
So probably like this whole box around here. Yeah.
And with my free action, did anyone kill that invisible motherfucker yet?
Yep.
Then
he's all gone.
why is Gideon still freaking out? I thought maybe they were controlling his mind. Doesn't matter. That's the end of my turn.
Okay, Gideon.
Two more at Bungo, I think, is the most appropriate action for this. I just want to say I put away my normal D20 and got out my crystal D20 because fucking 7 and 8 is weak. So
He wants to kill us.
rolled a natural 1 on the first, and 9 plus 6, so a 15 on the bonus action.
I'm gonna cast Silvery Barbs as my reaction.
You dirty
Roll.
bitch.
Take the lowest one.
Yes, you re-roll the 20.
I rolled a 16.
So 15 is still.
No, 16 plus 6, so 24. My reroll was
15.
way higher than, and that's what you deserve for using that spell on me, because I absolutely hate it.
So
All right, roll your damage.
yeah.
It's
Luckily, it's with this bonus.
yeah,
Plus
with
1d4 plus.
the bonus action, it's only a D4. So 4 on die. Gideon.
I still get to give advantage to somebody.
Yeah,
Plus
you-
3. So 7 points of is it pure or bludgeoning? Probably with the back of the pole. It's a pole axe, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
7 points.
7 points with the
And a-
bludgeoning of the end of the
D4. You get to. It was a D4. And you get
Yeah.
to add your
strength.
whole
Strength,
modifier.
Yeah.
Plus his
That's
strength.
pole arm master, bro.
Yeah.
Damn.
And
Yeah.
I think he
That's
doesn't get
max.
his strength. I don't think he gets his strength bonus to hit, maybe.
No,
but
no.
either way,
Well,
once it hit,
It didn't
it's-
I think
matter.
I just lost a tooth.
Yeah, I hope so. Hey, it's this one
just so
right
you know,
here. The canine.
I used
Knock it out.
I used my my ability for that, not the spell slot, just so you all know.
No, you get the same modifier as your primary attack.
Damn, that's a good.
motherfucker. I didn't
Bludgeoning,
even.
and it's bludgeoning. Yeah, you're right.
So it swaps from it.
Yeah, and I mean, dude, so with all the ball bearings,
You didn't move.
I know I haven't moved, and I'm positioned at the door. Now that Ren is
You
moved,
idiot. Why don't you take someone your own size?
now that Ren has moved
Like-
out of the
like
opportunity of attack, Damien, do you want me to stay here, or would it be more beneficial to back out of the purview? Because before I didn't move because Ren was within the opportunity of, he was within range. But now,
Whatever you think's tactical, you can do what you think you can do. When it comes to that stuff, you decide.
oh boy. No, I don't. I think I'm in my best spot.
Bungo.
So just I gave that advantage to Bones.
Okay.
So on your next attack roll, ability check, or saving throw, within 1 minute. I am like beat down, so I am going to use my Misty Step to get far away, 30 feet away here, to an unoccupied space that I can see. So I am going to Misty Step behind Alana. Because bad Gideon. And with my action, gosh, and I am going to use a second level healing. No, I can't do that. It's a second level spell. Can't do a bonus action spell. That's it. Yeah, that's it.
Okay. Bones.
Okay. I'm gonna. From my perspective, I could see where Bungo was, so I could see something attacking Bungo, and then him vanishing. So I'm just gonna pop around the corner here. See that it's Gideon. What are we doing? He still looks hostile, right? So. Is he within 30 feet of me?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll cast Suggestion. Gideon,
that a-
I suggest that you calm down and remain where you are. It's a whiz save.
Hold on.
DC is 14.
Hold on.
So you use the stats of the. Hold on. For
Yep.
the mental attributes.
I rolled an 8. It's +1 either way, so it's 9.
That's a fail.
So you said what, Boom?
Uh,
Suggest that he calms
it was
down
like
and.
calm down, stay there, don't move, stop attacking.
Okay, well, those are a couple different suggestions. So I believe you said calm down and don't move, right?
Yeah.
A sentence or two. Okay, yeah. And
yeah,
magically
so-
influence a creature you can see. Creatures that can't be charmed or immune. It's not immune to charm, right?
Uh,
make sure.
Oh, wait. Hold on. I think it is. Where is it?
I can find out real
It's
quick.
immunity to being charmed and frightened.
Yep, it's immune to it.
Yeah. Immune to being charmed.
Okay. So I would I would know, right, based on that he was just that it's something's going on, it's not just Gideon.
You can defer that, yeah.
Okay. Fuck. I'm just gonna move my hex onto Gideon. And then back
Okay.
up.
All right. Anything
That's
else?
it.
Alana?
Actually, I'm just
Okay, go
gonna
ahead.
stay here so I have a little more vision. But yeah, that's it.
Alana?
Sorry. All right. Let's see. That is. Where's the measuring thing? That definitely is close enough. So she's gonna go right up into Gideon's grill.
It's a deck save
And
when you enter the box
yes, sir.
for ball bearings, right?
Sorry, guys, a little bit checked. Our water, we had to get like a plumber come out of it, emergency or like pipe burst, but it's all taken care of. So.
Jesus
Jeez.
Christ.
Just fucking deal with
Everything's
real
happening
shit.
right now.
Station.
Right. Okay, so let's see. There was the deck save for the ball bearings, right?
Damien.
So that
Damien,
Yep, correct. So you stepped in. Yep.
You're good?
Huh? Yeah, we're good. No, like, we got it turned off, but there's nothing we can do. Like they've got to come out either later tonight or in the morning. So it's like there's nothing. Yeah,
Dude,
we're
I
just we got the water turned
want
off.
to fly out and help you right now.
ended
All
up
right, it's
being
good. We're
All I
good.
can do is
Everything's
help
fine.
Andy. Andy's like,
Yeah, you guys
tell-
worry about helping
Dude.
yourself, because. Okay, Alana. Sorry.
Yeah.
We'll get back, and I'm gonna manage this combat. Alana, you step forward. You do have to make a dex save as you step onto the ball bearings.
Yep. So that's a 5.
Unfortunately, you fall prone. If you have
Nice.
half your movement, you can still get up, of course, but you gotta have you 5, 10, 15. Actually, you do. You have exactly
do,
half your
yeah.
movement. Yep.
All right.
So you
So I'll get back at right. Clang, clang, clang.
wrench your back. No, but you're able to get back up.
Yep. So I get back up. And then I try to attack Gideon after falling in front of him. If he remembers this, it'll be a funny tale. Crap. Okay, all my dice don't want her to do good, so that's definitely not going to hit with an 11.
No.
Well, okay, let's see. Inspiration gives me a how much? More from-
1d6.
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 Look at Todd. Yeah. He's on
Not
it.
gonna be
He's
enough,
like,
though. Yeah, 13 isn't enough to hit Gideon.
nope.
Nope. Alrighty. Well, bonuses. No. Alright, that's it. I'm in his grill and I fell down. I'm back up.
Okay, run.
All right. Gideon's still on his feet,
Yep.
Oh yeah.
and Alana's back up. All right. Can be some. I might stretch this a little, DM. So help me out here. You tell me how much I'm gonna try to abuse something. In my sort of features as a bonus action, I can make a perception check. It's usually based against hidden objects, hidden materials, things like that. Any chance I could vibe check Gideon to be like, yo, what the fuck is up with Gideon? Is it Gideon? And I understand if you're gonna be like, no, fuck you, that's not the class.
That would be more of an insight check.
Well, yeah, that's okay.
Yeah.
All right. Either way, it's perception or insight.
Yeah.
For my
Yep, go ahead.
thing.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, I love you, but I don't love my rolls. 13.
Make a deception roll, Gideon.
For 3. I'm sorry,
This
Damien.
is very. No, it's good. No, I'm not rooting for you to kill. I'm not rooting for you to kill the party.
I am. I'm fucking committed.
So you notice that this is very reminiscent of when Alana was possessed by something. That's what it reminds you of. In fact, it's almost exactly like that.
Eyes are sunken in the same way.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, lifeless behind the eyes.
Oh shit! I'll be honest.
Body's kind of jerky in movement.
I thought that was like a racial thing, and that like it happened to all tieflings. Like they would turn into stuff. Like I had no idea. Okay, but this. Okay. I'm not in his striking range, correct? Yeah.
No, you are because of his reach, and you fought with him enough that you would know that. Yeah.
Oh, motherfucker! And I just used my bonus action. No, this is real risky because I'm basically already dead at this point, and maybe I'm tipping my hand too much. Fuck it. I'm gonna use the wand rod of healing on myself.
Okay.
Tap myself in the beautiful mustache. Like that's the point of all my healing. For 2 charges.
Okay.
Oh shit! 14 double 7s on 2d8. This is the best I've rolled ever in my life.
To who?
Fuck natural 20s.
Are you going to use any of your movement because that's your action and bonus action?
I'm concerned that my movement will cause Gideon to murder me.
Okay. So are you going to stay where you're at?
Did you just heal yourself? Sorry.
Yeah, I did.
You touched yourself with a little rat claw staff.
I did. I took the little thing and I tapped my mustache. I like brushed my mustache.
Isn't it a hand too? So you were like,
So
Yeah.
This is like a little monkey hand, like a little
Yeah, a little monkey paw. All right, you know what? Damien, you're right. I know what you're thinking. You're right. I should risk it and move. To get the...
Make your decision.
No, Gideon, I'm reading you. And I see what you're trying to telegraph to me. I see it. I see through
All
you.
right, well, if you're going to, let's do this.
All right, I'm going to
All right.
move.
"You're a crazy."
I guess
son of a bitch."
I'm going to go all the way up and I'm going to protect Bungo.
Okay.
So I'm moving 10, 15,
Gideon,
20,
make
20.
an attack of opportunity.
Do it. I dare you, bitch.
Oh, 18.
That almost hits, but it really does hit.
Okay, roll your
So,
damage.
It is attack. That's with the glaive. D10. 6 plus 4. So 10 points.
All right.
Feel his poleaxe scratch across your back, and it is Gideon's turn.
All right.
Had I not healed, I would have been a goner.
All right. I am going to spin around Alana. So I'm going to spin around Alana, take my pole axe, and shank it right into Ren's chest.
But you do have to make a dex save as you move in the.
7. A dex. That's a 8.
8 fails, so you fall right
Ball
here.
bearings coming in clutch.
Now you can get up. It'll take. So you've used 5 feet of movement. You could use 15 to get up.
Yep. I'll do that.
Okay, and then you can still move.
I have 30 feet of movement, so I want to step out of that within the range of Ren, and 19 on die, so that is a 25.
It hits.
With a 1d10, that's 4 plus 4, that's 8 points of damage.
Okay,
Second
and
attack.
bonus action.
With
Oh, motherfucker.
The blunt of that. 13 on die plus 6 is a 19. That's a D4.
Hold on.
Oh shit.
Did I use a reaction yet? I don't.
Used
think I-
your reaction last time to silvery barbs? No, because then you went. No, you
He
haven't. You're
attacked,
good.
he attacked
Yeah,
me.
Get this round. I think
Yeah,
he's
you're
good.
good. You're good. You can use your reaction.
For fuck's sake,
Yeah.
do it.
I want to use my reaction and do something fun with the reaction. Can I use cutting words on the reaction?
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
Go ahead and roll your what is it, a D8, D10, D6?
It's a D6 because I'm
Okay.
a newbie bard. That's 5.
So what was your roll? 19, so that's a
19.
14 to hit. Does 14 hit, Ren?
14's my AC.
Oh,
Oh,
hey, roll your damage.
Ah, fuck.
He doesn't even have to. He doesn't even have to roll that.
2 plus 4, so 6 points.
I'm down.
He spins around, cuts him, and then spins around and whacks him on the side of the head, and you just see him fall back. Okay.
Looks just like Bungo with the missing canine.
So, Bungo, you're about to, you're not sure what to do. You see Bren drop, you're about to, grab something, and you see Gideon's, you guys start to realize Gideon's your fucking one of your hardest dudes. Like, in a straight fight, he's a tough cookie. At this point, you hear this little voice, "Hey, you leave him alone!" You see Susie standing in the doorway, and she hurls a rock at Gideon. And as it hits him, you see it hits him, and he kind of stumbles back, and you see that lecherous spectral figure kind of fall out and look at her as it leers at her and starts lunging forward towards her.
Ooh. So jumped out of Gideon.
Yeah,
but it's my turn.
it is your turn.
Not
It
the
is your turn.
spectral figure.
You're right. That's what I'm saying. But between Gideon and you is when the lady went. But you see, its attention has fully turned towards Susie, and he's got this foul look on his face.
All right, I am going to yell at him, "Don't be a dick." And I'm going to cast Dissonant Whispers at 2nd level. So I whispered discordant.
Whispers.
It failed terribly.
Yeah, wisdom 13. So it failed, so that's 4d6 psychic damage, and it must immediately use its reaction to move as far away from me. as its speed allows. So let's
You want
do
me to track
46.
this, Damien?
No, I got it now that
Okay.
you're out. All of a sudden, you feel like you don't like everything was almost like a dream. You remember it, but it almost didn't seem real as you're kind of, kind of back to.
Yeah. I see Ren on the ground and blood on my pole axe.
14 points of psychic damage.
As it lunges forward, you hear that you whisper those dissonant whispers in its ears, and as it does, you see it just kind of dissipates into nothing as it falls.
Yeah.
Nice.
Killing with words.
Okay, that's the end of combat. You see Ren. Ren, I do need a death save real quick.
I'm gonna come over and kick you in the nuts. Well, not you. You're not the one that was attacking me. A 3.
Okay, so you see that he's bleeding out.
Fuck! Somebody help him.
Can I
Oh,
reach,
shoot.
like, man.
Can I try to stabilize him?
Yeah, make a medicine check.
That is a 14.
You stabilize him.
You're stabilized.
Yeah.
So does he go to 1 hit point, or is he?
He's at 0. No, he's at 0. Unless you have the healer like feet or whatever.
Killer feet, yeah.
So regretfully, Alana comes over and casts Cure Wounds. And
Regretfully casting Cure.
oh, rolled high too. So that's a 7 healing for, and she's gonna quickly move out of his way as he wakes up. And quickly go to find the little girl again.
When you guys look up, you don't see her anywhere.
All right, I'm back up on my feet, but like, can I roll some kind of 2E styled reflex save to see if I can
System shock.
grab Alana's hand before she leaves? Because she had to touch me.
Yeah. No, you were too befuddled. But your body does
just
falter,
being
and unfortunately,
I'm just
you
being a
die.
dick. I'm just being a dick.
Your body couldn't handle the shock of returning back to life.
That's
was
a
a real-
real 2E shit.
Yeah, it is for sure. System shock roll. Same thing if you got like polymorph against your will. Try to get polymorph back.
Dang. That's hard.
Or
It's weird. It is hard. I have the weirdest boner right now.
Yeah,
Death
weird.
boner.
Fuck.
so
We gotta get
the,
out of
the
this.
whole area just kind of gets quiet. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, you're good. The edge of the city is not safe.
Mm.
You okay, Gid?
Ugh. No, I'm not fucking okay. I think now more than ever, I'm with Bungo. We need to get the fuck out of here. It's something
Bungo.
is putting us against each other. Something. Oh.
You were possessed, my friend. As was I.
What the fuck does that mean? You know? Like, seriously, the fact
aren't
that
even
you are
words.
so calm in the fucking situation that is fucking happening right now is a little disturbing to me. And I'll look at Ren, see him like, you know, like Bungo and Alana and everybody trying to bandage him up and, you know, like just keep him in the peripherals. This is fucked, man. This is fucked, and this is not okay. Nothing's fucking good.
No. This whole area, this whole land is not good.
Bungo's like bleeding out his ears and nose and looks over to the little girl and is like, thanks for the assist with the rock.
You don't see her anymore.
No, she's not there.
I still just say it to the wall because
Right, she
Girl
was, yeah.
saved my life. Saved me. Like I died, and then she intervened and basically saved my life. I don't know this. I'm just restating it for the rest of you fuckers who had your eyes open.
so
I'm gonna check in on Memnock. I know it actually hasn't been that long since like in-game time since I last checked, but right, because we like came out, walked down the street, had this
Yeah.
fight. Yeah, so I guess it hasn't been long at all. What are we gonna do?
We all good? We good?
I mean, I'm fine, but I hope you never swing that at me again. Like, I thought we were cool, and I realized it wasn't you. But, like, honestly, when Alana was doing it, I thought she was doing it on purpose. No offense, Alana.
I was doing it on purpose too, Ren.
so
All right, I'm gonna stay closer to Bones and Bungo for now on.
Not me.
I
but
I say we search this place and see if we can get any advantage of this, but I don't know what the rest of you are looking like. I mean, we gotta save Ben, but that took a lot out of me.
I ain't got much.
I could, even with a short rest, like we can heal up a little bit, and I can help with
Yeah,
that
but-
during a short rest.
we
But-
got time for this?
I mean, the man's captive, right? Are they going to kill him? What's going to happen?
That's what
Yeah.
I'm saying, man. We're
Sounds to me like we've got nothing but time.
Wait, is he even alive? Why would they need him alive?
I mean, someone's got to sail
Because
the ship. He's the only one, right?
Yes.
All right,
There's
can
no ship
I,
in. Someone had to sail it in.
DM, can I attempt to answer that? Like, why would they need him alive? Can I mull that over and try to?
Certainly can. Go ahead and mull it over. Whatever. I mean, good.
What kind of? Can you make me roll something? Jesus, look at that bike. I mean, the fact that they've kept him alive.
We don't know that.
It hasn't been that much. I mean, and we talked to everybody in town. He was the only one that could lead the ship, right?
But they got another ship in. Someone had to sail that other
but
ship in.
this was probably from a different direction.
I can't tell just by looking at how it's docked, should I say, how it came in. I would have no idea, right?
I mean, we didn't
Yeah,
see
you
a
wouldn't.
ship come in from the way
Actually,
we came.
I saw it coming in. Didn't I see it coming
Yeah,
in?
it came in like Ben is not the only human who can navigate that river. He's the only one at the supply post who can.
Right.
But you assume that whoever captained the ship up can captain it out. Yeah.
That's exactly. So why would they need him? Is this
And
a
it's
goose
impossible
chase?
to tell a dock anyways. That's the whole point of it. Starboard and port side. Port side. Like the direction so everyone docks the same direction.
I know little about that. All I know is we needed him to get to where Bungo said we needed to go to find out more information.
I'm gonna
be real
have
honest
Memnock
now that I'm
start
fucking clearing my
actually
mind.
looking for it.
I would not mind shoving the tip of this pole axe in that in Cyril's fucking chest. I'm gonna be real.
I would say that you guys would realize though that why would they take him in the first place if they were just going to kill him? They got this stuff right, so
That's where I'm going.
Or you would think you don't know necessarily. Maybe you
Took
don't
him.
know why, but you would think why would they even bring him in the first place if they don't need him?
That's what I'm saying. They took him, could have killed him.
Good point.
I can only assume He's alive for some reason. And what that reason might be, if only some sort of like godlike benefactor would let me make a completely unexplained role to commit, like, Timora, could you please, for the love of luck, like, if I could think of a reason why they keep him alive.
So what's you guys'
Uh,
plan?
So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna have Memnock go and start like actually going and really looking for Ben, trying to find him, either on the docks or in the manor, the building that a bunch of them were held up in.
Okay, that's going to
Um,
take a little bit of time. So
Sure, but I'm just gonna have
um,
him doing that while we're doing whatever we're doing.
We
I
have
think he's
2
short.
points, right now. We can either go try to confront this while they're loading, or we can try to, interrupt the travel, right?
Mhm.
that sounds reasonable. I
Whenever-
definitely like the first option because even if we fail at it, we can fall back on the second option.
True.
So let's assume step one, sabotage the fuck out of whatever's going on. Let's hurry. Let's get there. Step two, find some sort of fallback method where, I don't know, we hijack a boat, whatever, but we somehow try to follow them. I'm not real comfortable with that. I'm also not real comfortable with a full-on assault and sabotage, but it does seem like the sabotage aspect as plan A makes the most sense. Does anyone have anything else?
Maybe.
I think we need to take a short rest either way.
Yeah, I'm
so you're
like,
going to take a short rest here for an hour. Anything you're doing?
While we're resting, the whole time I'm just through Memnock's eyes. So I'm just sitting against the wall, looking through his eyes.
during the short rest, I'm going to play Song of Rest. So if you use hit dice, you get an extra D6 hit points.
I'm gonna use
Nice.
1.
Everybody, use your dice if you want to, and all that good stuff.
4 plus.
I gotta figure out how to do
2.
that.
And what'd you say, Todd? What was?
An extra D6.
Oh, D6. So I'm at 6.
But you have to have used hit
1.
dice to heal.
Yep, I used hit dice 6, 7.
How can you tell how many
One.
dice you
It's 1 per level, right?
One per
Oh,
level.
sorry, it gives you the option in the short rest.
Yeah, just take the short rest and then roll a d6 on top of it.
Ren, during your short rest, your keen eyes notice a buckle in the floorboards over here.
All right. I'm gonna head over there, give it a good look see.
As you move that rug out of the way, you see that there's a loose board. Pretty obvious.
Seems like a weird thing to trap. I'm just gonna pull it.
You rip it up. You see that there's looks like some stuff is stuffed down there. You find a coffer with 250 silver coins. There's a bolt case. It's got 10 bolts, like crossbow bolts, and unwrapped in a blue cloak. You see there's the cloak itself is moth eaten and falling apart, but you pull out what appears to be a battle axe. It's got this just jagged edge. It looks so wicked. Like it looks like it's meant to just kind of rip flesh.
All right. I call that.
Um,
Naturally, I'll pull everything over to my resting comrades and point out how good my eyes are You know, I mean, like, guys, did you see me totally just fucking find this while I was like half napping? Um, I'll take the bolts. I'm assuming.
You have a crossbow as well.
I do, but wait, do you want them?
I I end up using True Strike with mine, which probably gives it, but we should identify them and then figure out what.
That's what I'm worried about. I was gonna ask, like, do these bolts look extra fancy and new? But before we worry about that, this axe looks gnarly, and as cool as I would love to carry this around, I can't actually use it.
What else was there? There was a staff or something that Alana had picked up.
All right, what do you say we make a pile?
Make a pile, do a little identify while we're resting.
Yeah, and then oh yeah, I also this what was it, 250 silver? I'll let Bungo math that up again, like he usually does.
Okay.
I'm gonna like once I feel a little bit rested, I'm gonna get up and start a perimeter. You know, just keeping an eye out.
Okay, what do you guys
Also
do?
keeping
Different
distance
silver.
from the party members.
Add 50 silver to your special silver pile. Everyone. Uh, so Memnot is flying around scouting. We're taking the short rest. Ren found the little stash. They did the song of rest. So do we? So we're waiting on. Sounds like we're waiting on Bones's intelligence report to tell us whether we're going to the ferry first or to rescue
So-
Ben first.
He doesn't see Ben, but he hears them talking about Ben, and from what he gathers, he's alive. He's in the manor with Central. Somewhere in the manor with Central.
Okay. If after this rest, Memnock can't find him, only hears where he's at, I'll just have him go back to where he was before on top, looking out over the dock.
Okay.
Memnock says he's in the manor, so he's alive. He's in the manor. He couldn't get to him, but
Are you allowed to ritual cast while doing a short rest, or you have to actually just be?
Yeah, I think he probably could.
Probably could.
We a lot of times, and this is probably totally homebrew, but we tend to allow one ritual and a short rest. And I say we as in like Andy and Tim
Yeah.
and
Yeah, I'm cool with that. It doesn't take much.
but technically.
All right.
Yeah,
So what do
I think you're right.
we? Then if I'm doing one item, then I would do the staff that Alana found, just because it might have the greatest impact on the next battle. Just because we're down spell slots.
So yeah, as you cast identify on it, this is a staff of the Python. Requires attunement by a cleric, druid, or warlock. You can use your action to speak the staff's command word and throw the staff on the ground. Within 10 feet of you, the staff becomes a giant constrictor snake under your control and acts on its own initiative count. By using the bonus action to speak the command word again, you return the staff to normal. Once on your turn, you can mentally command the snake. If it's within 60 feet of you and you aren't incapacitated, you decide what action the snake takes and where it moves during its turn, or you can issue a general command such as attack your enemies or guard a location. If the snake is reduced to 0 hit points and dies, it reverts to its staff form. The staff then shatters and is destroyed. So if the snake actually dies, it destroys the staff.
Boo. But also pretty fucking cool.
And Red,
So that's Bones.
It's got to be a cleric or a warlock or a wizard. Yeah.
Druid.
The druid.
So technically, Alana could take it too, right? Wasn't
No.
she druid?
No, she's
Warlock.
not druid.
Warlock.
I thought she's
Oh,
full
warlock.
paladin.
Yeah. Sorry, you're right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or warlock? That's what I mean. Yeah.
Oh.
I don't care. I mean, creatures are kind of my thing.
Jeff, you got the axe and the bolts, or was there a third thing?
Yeah, but someone's got to take this fucking ass.
Oh no! I'm just writing it down for notes. I want to make sure there wasn't.
I mean, I haven't written it down in my inventory, so are you asking me to?
No, different. I'm writing it in my note.
Okay, you got it. All right. Okay.
Who's
cool.
gonna carry
Thank
the
you.
fucking axe?
Not me.
Not it.
I could take it.
You're gonna carry that axe.
I could use it. Yeah.
That's
I'm
impressive.
honestly, I'm worried about my encumbrance with it. I don't even know what it weighs, but like
It just seems like
I
it would inflict
Already have
your
a sword,
ability to maneuver.
I think we should keep sharp objects away from you for a while.
it wasn't really his fault, but
It's all good. I get it.
I'm not.
You think that's
Alright.
the
Here's the
worst
plan
we're
now.
gonna see? Right now, we're just fighting each other.
We'll talk it out later. We'll hug it out. It'll be fine. But for now, let's move
We got a
on.
job to do. Are we identifying the other stuff or just the staff?
I think we're just moving on.
Okay.
Or else we're going to be here for like 30 minutes more than.
Right.
And I think that time is of the essence. We've dicked around
Who's taking the
enough.
staff?
If Ben is our goal, then let's go get Ben.
Wait a minute. A giant python would be pretty distracting, don't you think?
It could be.
I mean, sometimes. Have you seen our DM's arms?
I've seen between his legs.
Hey,
Are you talking about my my buddy's consequences and repercussions?
The size of those guts. Mother.
My buddy Smith
Fucker.
and Wesson.
Yeah. Woo! It's getting hot in here, and I live
packing
in New York
heat.
State, buddy.
Look, I got permits for these things.
Ew.
They're ready.
Way too prepared for that.
I also,
No, you don't even know. I got 3 or 4 more.
I was gonna
You
say,
see the
like,
weather report? Damien's got thunder and lightning.
You guys, watch out here. There's a storm coming in.
Seriously though,
you guys-
like, do we really give a fuck about the crop? If Ben is if getting Ben back is our thing, then we can
You're right.
eliminate half of this. You know,
Yeah, fuck the
Is-
crop.
I mean, he wanted the crop, but I think
He wants his life a lot more.
yeah.
It's also stopping him from helping us, so if it's out of the way, I mean,
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So maybe
All right,
that's it.
here's the plan.
We wait.
Can I draw on the ground like a little outline of what the area looks like from Memnock's point of view?
Yep.
Okay. So this is the area. He's in this building. The docks are over here. I imagine them like the buildings here and the docks are like off this way on its side.
Yeah, the dock's not too far from the manor.
Yeah, it's just like, okay. So if we place a distraction out near the docks in front of the manor and then sneak in through the back, it's something.
I like this. I'm gonna go ahead and try to memorize this, which
Okay.
shouldn't be too hard for me. But Before I do, Bones, how accurate is your scale
My scale.
to the map? How good are you at this?
It's okay.
Cool.
That was a good.
I'm basing it on imp wingspans, so you know.
Oh, okay. That's good
So,
to know.
you know, I feel like my I feel like I'd be fine with assisting in the distraction side. You know, I don't know what the fuck's happening here. I don't fucking like it. But I also don't want to impede on your social circles. So I'll help with the distraction. The rest of you, get them out.
Yeah. What are you talking about?
What do you mean?
Yeah.
You know, I know how hard that glaive hits.
That's what I'm saying.
We're not going in for a talk.
So do I. I definitely know.
I mean, I
I just don't.
I've got this crossbow, and that's about what I got for this upcoming fight.
Yeah, and I mean, from the sounds of your plan, you're not gonna need the big sword. I'll be a distraction, a willing distraction,
I
if
think
needed.
they're gonna need a big ass sword or two.
That's all I'm saying. I don't want to get. I don't want to stick you guys again, man. As much as I like fucking finding flesh, I'd rather not find it on you guys.
Ew. Look, I know you're beating yourself up right now, and I
No.
totally fucking get it because you were beating me
You
up
have
previously.
no fucking
That's cool.
comprehension of what just fucking happened to me at all. You can't even imagine the feeling. And I'll look over towards like Alana, you know, as
I can.
I don't know. I don't know. Look, I don't mean to take anything away from you, but I have been blackout
you
so many
mean.
times. I know what it's like to wake up and then have your friends tell you what happened. It's fine. Look, it sucked. We're gonna get over it. And right now, the best thing to do is to use your skills,
Yeah. It's
not
just
to,
not
not to.
infiltration.
Well, sure, but that's not to mean that you couldn't become crucial, especially in the exit point of view. So, what I'm going to recommend, particularly for Gideon, is escape route protection. I know we can't plan our exit point, but if we could, he makes for a really good choke point stopper. And that's all I got for this so far. Look, maybe Memnock can give us more, but for now, yeah, fine. You know, do some distraction. Stay out here. Be our follow through as our getaway guy, but
That's all I'm saying.
don't let this don't let this hold you back.
I'll do my best.
As for you, Alana, what are you doing? You're gonna come with us? You're gonna
Yeah,
be sneaky.
I just needed that hour. I'm feeling pretty good.
Okay. You're looking pretty good too.
Shut up.
Jesus.
Okay.
All right, so are we going in as you? So we're doing a distraction in front, and four of us are going in back. We're splitting the party.
I think what we should do is put the python down, send it in,
And come
let it
from
sacrifice
behind and
itself,
just kind of.
and yeah, and then just fuck and no, then we'll go in the manor, so that we're not splitting up. and get them while they're distracted with the python.
I don't know. I'm tempted to stay and watch the python do its work.
I want to too, but I don't think we can separate,
You're right. All right.
especially
You're
with how easily we're being taken over.
You're right. It's smarter to stay together.
Just so you know, that python staff is gonna. If they kill it, it's done.
That's all right. They'll have to figure it out first. Look, why don't we stay close? Everyone take hands. Alana, here's my hand.
Smack it away.
It's just Ren holding Bungo's hand now. Nobody else is holding hands.
It's just, right, yeah, but Bungo and I are holding hands. Everyone else is just walking.
Let's do this.
This is the campaign that Damien asked for.
Damien, I'm sorry.
It's the best thing ever.
I realize I'm the one ruining it, and I
You're
apologize.
not ruining anything. It's funny. Jeez.
Yeah, to us. Look at Damien. He's gonna fucking have it.
I'm just
Coronary.
You guys figuring out what you're doing. I mean, I don't want to.
Let's just go right up and fight
Yeah.
front fucking door.
Oh,
I'm cool with
Jesus.
that.
Sounds
Let's bust some
terrifying.
skulls.
Bust down whatever door is there.
That feels like the bad option. I'm okay with it. But
I mean, as the brains of the group, I have to remind you that this is a horrible idea.
Okay, then let's just all go right in the back door. let's just let's just do it.
make distraction back door.
All right.
You guys are still somewhat, it's going to take you a little bit to get towards the center of town. You guys have
Yeah.
you guys have made your way there. You're getting deeper in, and again, most of this is half reclaimed, and the town's, more forest than town now. But you're a little bit a ways away. So you guys start making your way there. Something, as you guys are winding through, you can actually, off in the distance now, hear some voices, and kind of hear the sound of the crates and stuff being loaded on. You're still a little bit of ways away, but you're actually, for the first time, can actually hear the commotion. They're not being particularly quiet either. As you guys are walking and you kind of, navigating through the city streets and making sure you don't run into any patrols or anything, something catches your attention off to the side. You guys are about to continue on deeper. You're a few minutes away from the manor when Alana and probably Ren as well notice there's a house. It's kind of set off by itself. What catches your attention is nothing's the forest hasn't reclaimed any of this. Like where everything else has vines and trees, this seems to be almost be barren around it. And there's something, when you see scary movies and it shows like a tree and it's like, that kind of,
Right, the
there's that
tunnel
kind of like,
vision.
yes, exactly, where you can't take your eyes off of it for a minute. And you can hear a banging sound, and you see the doors just kind of banging in the wind. And there appears to be like a sign that would be hanging. It's laying on the ground.
So you're all thinking what I'm thinking, right? I think it's time we make some bad decisions. I think we all know what we're about to decide on. And I think we all know it's against our better judgments.
I should go see a man about some feet.
Oh, man, are we going to figure out where that pile of feet are? Because I can't stop thinking about it.
Hold on.
Dude,
Where are all the feet?
Do you hear the girl?
we guys,
The-
we should stay.
Do
We hear the
Stay
girl.
on
Did
task.
we leave her?
We gotta
I mean-
get Ben, right, Bungo? We gotta
He's
get
right.
Ben.
We get Ben, then we come back here, make some bad decisions, go into the spooky house. Maybe we find a basement full of feet. Who's with me?
Just saying, our time's it's gonna run out sometime, guys.
I would also like to make the point that there's 40 of these guys. I just would remind you
Yeah.
guys before you
Yeah.
make any decisions that there's at least 40 of them. So
Yeah.
again, I don't want to step on your toes, but I just want to make sure you guys realize that this is a mercenary band.
Yeah.
Yes.
So make your decisions. That's the last I'll say of it. So
To count how many crossbow bolts I have.
yeah, I only got 38.
We need. Okay, hear me out. Can I
There's
get a progress report
obviously
from
more
Emma?
crossbow bolts in there.
There's a few hours left of loading. They're not almost done, but they're making progress. So it's not
Okay.
urgent. Like, oh my god, if we don't do something in the next 20 minutes, it's over. But you also don't have another. You probably don't have another day either.
Right. It's like 3 hours and they're gonna be done or whatever.
Yeah,
Whatever it
maybe
is,
6 hours. Like, yeah,
Sure.
you got a half a day before they're shoving off. But
We have some time. If
Okay.
there's anything that could help us in there, I'm just saying.
You said it was
Lana's already
You know,
halfway. to
you
the
understand.
house.
You understand. And the last time we went into a building,
I know. It's a bad
and,
decision.
and I just don't know how comfortable I feel about going into another one of these fucking buildings.
You
I know
can't
you're
be
right.
afraid of buildings forever,
Alana's
man.
walking up to it and she's humming the Cobbler song.
Oh, you creepy bastard.
as you get closer, you notice that sign laying on the ground. It's like broken. Like a merchant sign would be kind of hanging. It's broken on the ground. And what you notice is laying face down in the dirt is a broken sign. As you kind of investigate it, it's the sign. It shows a young man. Imagine like kind of like a what are those called? Like almost like a Victorian era, like a vest and white shirt underneath, and he's got one leg up. Looks like he would be kind of like Captain Morgan, like he's got one foot on something. However, it's broken right at the feet, where it's only showing from the shins up. Also, the face of this young man has been scratched out. You can tell he's got a big top hat. But he's saying like this, and then underneath or at the side of it, it says body and soul, but soul is spelled SOLE.
Oh, man, these people are into feet.
What was this on? A sign?
Sign,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's
Yeah,
signed.
the sign probably for like the village or whatever, but it like fell down.
No, it would have been hanging from this building. This was the name of this.
So,
Yeah, body
the
and
name of
soul,
the building,
SOLE. Yeah.
so you think it was like a tavern, or you think it was like a shoe store?
I think it was the shop.
I think it was
Doors
fucking
banging in the wind.
I'll go up and like stop the door. So it stops
You
banging.
stop it. As you peer in,
Fuck.
you see immediately. You see many supplies, cobbler supplies. It's like leather. Those shoe molds, like the foot molds for shoes, different
Got my ring
things. You do see that there's one of the rooms is collapsed, but what really catches your attention is there's some mannequins in there, and inside the mannequins you can see that there's some partial leg braces, like they're being built or made, different designs on these mannequins, and it's clearly a shoemaker's home, but also these mannequins with these braces as well.
Alana's gonna step in and hello.
I'm clearing the room like a SWAT soldier
Hello?
with my ring of the ram, like around the corner.
As you step in, you can see that this place has kind of been disarray, though it's untouched. Like it doesn't look like it's been ransacked. It just looks like whoever was working in here a long time ago is just kind of there's a lot of projects going on with these mannequins and stuff. You see that collapsed room. You kind of peer in. You can still see some stuff on the walls and things, and it appears to be a kid's room, a little girl's room. What catches your attention are some drawings on the walls. Looks like kids' drawings.
Mm-mm.
No.
No.
She's gonna walk around and peer in the room and hello, I'm a friend of Susie's. Hello.
As you peer around, you see that these drawings are of a little girl and it looks like her what you would think of as maybe her parents, right? She's like some of them she's like holding hands, and this guy with the top hat, and he kind of resembles that. And all the drawings of the woman that they're with has like light coming behind them and a halo on her head. What really catches your attention is all the pictures of the little girl. She has like super legs, and all of them she's like jumping really high, or she's like launching herself, and or leaping really far, or squatting really low. And but most of the room, like where the bed and the dresser and stuff, that's all collapsed in. It's just on the walls you can see that. And then these mannequins everywhere with these partial leg braces, different designs.
Um,
I'm gonna go ahead and note all of that.
she's looking at the pictures and she's like, Susie, are you home? Hello.
Nothing but the creak of the wind blowing against the walls.
Um, she's gonna walk back into the main room and um, hello, I'm here to see the cobbler. I have a favor to ask. Hello.
No response. Who's all in there?
I'm definitely in there. I'm gonna be doing my usual looking around for weird ass details related
You
to.
kind of, Lalana's asking around, and hello, anybody in here? Giving her, kind of creeping you guys out a little bit. And Ren, again, your almost supernatural keen eye, has been honed. You do notice something odd about one of the mannequins. Um, you can see that the base seems to be attached to the ground, and you kind of walk over and look at it, and you're pretty sure that if you pulled an arm on one of these mannequins, something would happen. You can see a mechanism very lightly, looks like embedded into it. So the mannequin's like standing up like this with the partial leg braces, but it looks like you're almost positive that if you manipulated the arm in some way, something would happen.
All right, hey gang, get over here. I want to do my best to look at the angle of the arm and any of the mechanisms that might be visually available to me without cracking it open. But I also want to look at the ground. Are there any seems obvious things that I could think of in case
So
we
you
need to shoot
notice
back?
as you look down, can't really make out much of a mechanism, but what you do notice is there's like scrape marks. Looks like that mannequin base would slide.
Perfect. Perfect. I'll have everyone stand to a particular safe side, and me as well. And let's crank that arm, folks.
Just gonna
Crank
rain
it
down
down.
the
You
ground.
hear a creaking, grinding sound as the mannequin slides, like this. And as it does, you see this spiral staircase going down.
Oh, I
Oh,
love
ladies
it.
first, boys.
Oh, he's after you. I was
Hate to see it go, but I'd love to watch you leave.
Right.
I'm like,
exactly, and I'm afraid to be in front.
I'm gonna need some encouragement to go down that hole. That's it.
Yeah. How about
Alana will
my
give
pole
Gu-
axe? I'll go last.
Alana will give Bungo a wink.
I'll go right in front of Gideon.
Okay, I'm staying in front of Bones because I don't want to be. I need something between me and that glaive.
Oh, Alana, you're going down?
Yeah.
As you go down, you're creaking of the steps with every step. As you go
I'm
down,
following very closely.
it's dark, but your dark vision kicks in, giving you a nice clear look at everything. So the first thing you notice is this is another workshop, though this one appears to be very well stocked. Like you see all kinds of cobbler tools and odd instruments hanging everywhere. Um, there's many drawings of different prototypes of leg braces. And you see a mannequin with a full set of leg braces. What catches your attention about this set of leg braces is meant for an adult, whereas all the other ones were clearly smaller. Um, and so um, scribbled all over are like notes and stuff. And on one of the main tables, you see there's a couple of tables. One of the main tables, you see a work journal that catches your attention. But the main thing that catches your attention at the far wall on one of the tables is a 3 foot long pine box.
Yep. Um, Ren, do you want to say something first?
I mean, it's gonna be a little meta recall to DM, but I feel like I'm remembering something about a crippled child.
Oh, Susie.
Yeah, Susie has braces on her legs that creak, and she has a
Creepy
gimp.
and
Yeah.
and she's okay, and she's all right.
Mhm.
That's enough for now.
So
I ain't looking at a 3-foot pine box.
Alana's
feels
gonna
like
continue going down the stairs and
Feels like a bungo job.
go into
Tom's like,
where all that
no.
stuff is.
Mhm.
And she'll be I kind of wanted her like saying something about helping Susie to the room, but I don't know. She'll go over and inspect the box, not open it. She kind of has an idea of what's going on with everything that's being seen.
Are there any candles in here? Do we have any light?
Nope. So as you go over there, you see it's got like dirt on it, but it's old, like it's completely dried and like it's kind of caked on certain spots and just looks like it hasn't been touched in a long time.
Okay.
I'm gonna bust out my hooded lantern.
Okay.
Well, you
'cause
about
I
ready
can't
to
see
get
it.
out of here?
Well, no, previously I was just trying to stay as close to Alana as I could, but she very, very what do you call it? Feisty? Very feisty. She's just really all over the place.
I don't like this, guys. I don't like any of this.
Is there any objects that can be illuminated with fire, like a lantern or a sconce?
There's some
or
candles
something?
laying around. Yeah, like at different spots.
She'll just take out her little tinderbox and kind of just light one or two that are like on the table or something.
Creates dancing shadows amongst the walls.
I mean,
Flickering
I'll keep
flames.
going if you want me to. You want me to light all these?
Ren, you get the visual of Alana's silhouette with the firelight hitting her front as she lights it.
Just
I'll
We need
use
more. We need more light in here.
I'll use prestidigitation and light all the rest of the candles.
It's yeah, there's probably a half a dozen, so it does illuminate it, but it also creates shadowy pockets everywhere. And
Alana will say, hello, Cobbler. I'm a friend of Susie's. I'm here to ask for a favor if you don't mind.
nothing but the sound of the whipping candles answer your call.
She will take a somber moment and look at the box. And she'll take the teddy bear off her belt and lay it on top.
As you go lay it on top, the pine top just is angled slightly. It just kind of shifts and slides off as you're about to set it on, as your movement kind of disturbs the box. And as it does,
I gasp.
you gasp, and there's a moment of kind of fear, not even fear, just kind of like solemn, yeah, like and before sadness comes over you as you see a small body. She's wearing a red dress. Face is desiccated, though in surprisingly good shape, enough for you to make out her features. You see Susie, who you've seen laying there. She's dead, obviously. What catches your attention is the way her body is. Her arms are like, one of her arms is like this, and one arm is kind of up like this, almost as if it was wrapped around something. But what really catches your attention is she doesn't seem to fit the box. It appears her feet have been cut off to fit in the box. And you can, she seems incomplete.
Yeah, she's missing her feet. All right, trigger warning.
Feet
Also, so that means the previous Susie that basically saved my life when I was out of it. Yeah, it was a ghost, right?
Yeah.
So Ghost Susie saved my life,
Ghost Susie.
right?
You're holding that bear and looking at her.
Yeah.
And you're just,
I'm gonna put the bear in her hand.
Oh,
as you do, that arm just folds over it.
There you go, sweetie.
And though there's a moment there where you kind of feel good about it, right? Like there's a somber moment and sadness,
Yeah.
but you almost feel like you've done the right thing. But then again, there's a sense of loss, and
Yeah.
something is still missing.
Her
Obviously,
fucking feet.
Yeah, her feet.
Yeah.
Um,
Do we see her feet?
I'm gonna look around for a
Where
small
the
pair of
fuck
shoes.
is there is a giant pile of feet somewhere.
so as you look around, you see
corner.
no feet, no shoes. You kind of search the whole area, nothing like that. There's some scribbled notes and different things of like prototypes, whoever is building these things. The only things that catch your attention, that are out of the ordinary, apart from the rusted leather scissors and the different all punches for leather for shoes and things that are all kind of scattered about, are the mannequin with the braces, which those do seem to be a complete set, and that kind of journal. Everything else, there's nothing else of note apart from these strange cobbler instruments.
I'll pick up the journal and leaf through the pages.
Does kind of. So as you start reading it, kind of leafing through, you see the beginning. It's written, about that. You get the sense that whoever's writing this, is concerned, like speaks of his daughter, how she's, how much he loves her, and how he's completely changed it. He's invested in creating a way for her to walk appropriately. She was born with this malformity. But he speaks of how she's the bright light in his life, and like how joyous she is even with these issues that she has, and he's made his life goal to kind of give her a better life. And so he's been studying about engineering and things, and using some of his cobbler skills to kind of build some braces for her. And as he keeps reading, his wife died in childbirth with her, and he sees his wife in her face every time he looks at her. And as you keep going, you see that the notes continue for a while, and you kind of flip through, and then you see, that there's a sadness now. Susie is sick, not sure what it is, but he's been taking her to the priest every day. He's selling everything he owns. He's given him every dime he has. And the priest says he'll do everything he can. He's sold all of his personal. He's given his wedding ring away. But she just keeps getting more and more ill, and he's not sure. And you can see the desperation in his writing now, as he doesn't know what he'll do without her. And as it goes on, the writing gets more and more manic, and more, even though the penmanship gets more and more erratic, until finally kind of flip through, and one page kind of slides out, and you see there's a sadness. There's wet stains from tears as he's been writing. That the day has come. No matter, he's got nothing left, and he sold everything he's had. But Susie succumbed to his illness, so he took her to the Dabbler family funeral home, and they're preparing her. But he's just distraught, and he has to see her one more time. And so he says he's going to break into the mortuary, and he's got to hold her one more time. Now, then there's some blank pages until you finally find the last entry. And this one is just written like somebody was writing it as hard as they could, almost tearing the paper. There's blood stains dripped all over it. And it says, "I can't believe what they've done. Those greedy sons of bitches. How dare they? Reusing, couldn't even give her own box. They cut her feet off just so she could fit in this pine box. I went to the sheriff, but he did nothing. They assaulted me. They beat me. They left me in the darkness. I'll find a way." And then in the back of that page, you see, "It's come to me. The darkness is whispered, and I answered back. Up their deal, and I will make them pay." So you get this feeling that, people, there's just coalition of bad people, right? This priest clearly not doing what he was supposed to. The sheriff unwilling to take anything seriously. The owner of the funeral home and mortuary so petty and so cheap that they're reusing boxes, cutting off the feet of his daughter just so she could fit in this pine box. They beat him to the edge of death, when he went to the sheriff, and he speaks of the darkness whispering to him, and he finally whispered back. He made a deal, and that's the last of the. That's the last of it.
Are you sharing all that with all of us, or did you just read it to yourself?
I would have said there's some really dark stuff in here, guys, and I would have conveyed the gist of what happened. I'll just set the journal back down.
I'd like to think that it's sometime I would scan the pages and memorize it, but I'm sick to my stomach right now, so we'll just pretend that happens off camera.
So you guys, the only place that is mentioned that you guys haven't seen is this mortuary, the Dabbler family funeral home.
It's ancestors, bro. No, priest. We fought that priest.
And the officer's spirit as well. So
Probably actually a good place to end as we let this kind of settle in.
Nice.
Some dark
There
shit.
it is. There it is. Woo! Another great session, Damien.
Woo!
All right. We're gonna be running Val Chronicles Tuesday. Are we all good for next Saturday?
I am, if everybody else is.
I should be.
yeah,
Yeah.
should be good.
Probably.
Okay.
The 14th?
Why not?
Yeah, I'm just checking, all right, so schedule won't change much. We'll be back here next Tuesday and Saturday.
Just remember, if you guys hear creaking in the night, careful.
I'm gonna have to stay up for fucking at least 30 minutes after this session. Just
Could be the winter wind.
could be. Could be.
I live in an old house. All I hear is creaking all the
It
time.
could be Alana sneaking up in your room.
We should be so lucky.
Oh!
If
That's a
it
great
was
place to end
Alana,
it.
I'd